Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Today we're going to be doing a heart-opening yin practice. And if you've never done yin before, what it is a really slow moving form of yoga where we hold the postures for a longer period of time. And what this does is it not only helps to calm the nervous system, but it helps to release the fascia. And our fascia actually encases each muscle. So if you think of like a hot dog, it's the casing of a hot dog. And actually all of the fascia in the body is connected. So it's really interesting. You can literally have a tight spot in one area of the body and feel that tension in a completely different area of the body. So myofascial release is really, really important, especially if you exercise a lot or do any type of movement where you're doing the same movement patterns regularly. So today we're going to be still working on the heart space, opening up the heart chakra energetically, and we'll do that by physically opening up the chest and the shoulders and the muscles in the upper back. So when you open up a physical part of the body, it affects us energetically and emotionally, and vice versa. So really cool stuff. We're gonna start today with a little meditation and breathing and then move into our practice. Couple of reminders: if you want to tune in to today's playlist, head to the link in my bio. It's the first link. It says today's Spotify playlist. Click there, it'll take you there. And it's a really calming playlist that we have for you today. Also, if you are taking this practice or any of the other practices and you would like to donate, my Venmo is Kelly Collins Wellness, just like my Instagram handle. And otherwise, we're going to get started in a comfortable seat. So I recommend today having a pillow or a yoga block with you. So if you don't have yoga blocks, just grab a pillow. I'm just using this little pillow from my couch. I do have yoga blocks, but just using the pillow today. And we'll start in a comfortable seat. And we're going to begin by taking the palms face up on the thighs. Sit up really tall. And when you're ready, close down your eyes. And take a moment here just to cultivate an awareness of the breath. Allow yourself to drop into the present moment. Just notice the breath flowing in through your nose, flowing down the back of your throat, filling up the heart space, filling up the ribs, filling up the belly. And then exhaling, softening out of the belly, out of the ribs, out of the heart space. That breath coming up through the back of the throat and out of the nose. Take a few more like that right here. And now I want you to begin to imagine a tiny balloon at the center of your rib cage. It's right about, at the center of your heart space. And as you breathe in, visualize that balloon expanding and filling your ribs out all four sides. So the front, the sides, and the back of the body. So the rib cage expanding out with that balloon blowing up. And as you exhale, that balloon shrinking back in and contracting the ribs back in towards the center of your body. So keeping the eyes closed, continue to breathe into that inhale, filling the balloon, expanding your ribs, feeling those muscles between your ribs lengthening out. And as you exhale, that balloon shrinking back in, the muscles contracting, and the ribs coming back towards one another. Take 4 more like that. Expansive inhale. Softening exhale. You can keep your eyes closed. You'll take your peace fingers to your third eye and we'll go into Nadi Shodhana. Take your thumb to your right nostril and your ring finger to your left nostril. Plug your right nostril and inhale through your left. Pause at the top of your inhale and then plug your left, exhale out of your right. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. Inhale right. Pause at the top. Plug right. Exhale left. Pause at the bottom. Inhale left. Pause. Plug left. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Plug right. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Plug left. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause at the top. Plug right. Exhale left. Place your right palm face upon your thigh. Keep your eyes closed. Take a big breath in. Feel your ribs expand. Open mouth, exhale. Lightly begin to breathe in and out of your nose. Finding a light Ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, you'll blink your eyes open. Continue lightly breathing in and out of your nose and make your way to your yoga mat. You can bring your pillow with you. And we're going to begin with some cat-cow. So find a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. You can tuck the toes under to get a stretch in the feet. And then lift your navel up and in towards your spine. So continuing with that breath, inhale, lower your belly, tilt your tailbone up, press your heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, press into the earth and tilt your tailbone down. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Continue moving with your breath. You can keep the eyes open or close them back down and just try to feel into your body here. Feel the back of the heart space opening as you exhale. Feel the front of your heart space opening as you inhale. You can continue moving through this. If you're just joining us, remember, you can find the playlist at the link in my bio. If you want some music to go with your flow today. 3 more breaths, just like that. Take 2 more, and eyes can be closed. It's a really good way to just tap into your body. And then on your next inhale, just find a neutral tabletop position. So we're going to take it into our first yin posture, which is melting heart, also known as puppy pose or anahatasana. So we'll do a lot of the same similar poses that we would do in a vinyasa practice, but we're going to be holding them for an extended period of time. So keep the hips stacked over the knees. Begin to walk your hands forward. And then you're gonna melt your heart towards the earth. Bring your forehead to the ground. We're gonna be here for 3 minutes. So the thing with yin postures is they can get uncomfortable, okay? Just make sure it's not painful. The stretch might just get a little bit uncomfortable, and when that happens, make sure to just tune into your breath. See where you can soften a bit. And here, really feeling that lengthening through the side bodies. Feel the ribs expanding laterally as you breathe in. And your heart melting towards the earth as you breathe out. And just tune into your breath. I'll be talking a little bit less than normal today. With every inhale, finding space. With every exhale, finding depth. Breathing into the ribs, feeling the intercostal muscles between your ribs stretching as you inhale. Relaxing as you exhale. Keep breathing. Noticing where you can release tension. And that tension can always be physical, it can be emotional, it can be mental. So you can even begin to call to mind things that you would like to let go of with each exhale. Just imagining that thing releasing with your breath. We're here for about 30 more seconds. Stay with your breath. You should feel those shoulders opening up. Start to lift your head, look forward. And you're gonna slide all the way down to your belly and come to a Sphinx pose. So you're gonna stack your elbows underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers really wide and point your feet. Press into the ground and pull your heart forward. So you start to feel that stretch through your upper belly. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. And then you can start to just let your head hang. If you'd like to use a pillow or a block to support your head, you can rest the head down, but make sure the pillow is not too low. Mine's a little bit low for that today. Option if you'd like to add on is to come into seal. So just be really mindful of your lower back. You should have a lot of lower back flexibility. And again, those shoulders should stay away from the ears. So you're either forearms lifted or forearms down. Again, you can let the head hang, but keep pushing through the forearms. We're here for 2 minutes. Feel your upper belly and your mid back opening up. If you want to take neck rolls, you're more than welcome to add a couple of those on. And then find stillness again. Stay with that light Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out of your nose. Noticing where the breath comes in. Noticing where you can relax some tension. Lift your head up if the chin is lowered down. Take a couple more breaths right here. Gaze is soft, your eyes are closed. And then we're going to take it to our straight jacket posture. So you're going to take that pillow or that block out in front of your hands. You're going to start to turn your left fingertips to point to the right side of your mat, and then cross your right arm in front of it. So your forearms are touching and they're parallel. Scoot your body over your arms and start to walk your hands out to the sides. Okay, take that pillow or that block and then rest your forehead down on it. And now take some deep breaths. So you should feel the upper back, the rhomboids and the lats and the rear delt muscles stretching as you breathe in. And feel everything soften towards the earth as you breathe out. We're here for 2 minutes on each side. Consciously breathe into your upper back. We so often forget that there are 2 sides or 4 sides to our lungs, right? We usually think about breathing into the front of the heart space, whereas here we want to be breathing into the back of the heart space. Okay, so stay with your breath, continue to feel that expansion through your upper back. And again, as you exhale, just soften, let something go. That can be that physical tension. That can be any frustration, anxiety, any negative emotion that you may be storing in the body. And take a few more breaths. Hi, guys. Where can you let go? Where can you soften? Slowly lift your head, slide your elbows back out, and then just switch the crossing of your arms so that right arm is closer to your body, the left arm is crossed in front of it. And then slowly start to walk the hands back out. We're just taking the same thing with the opposite arm crossing. Settle in. Palms can face down, or you can play with turning the palms to face up. And just see what feels better in your body. Some days it feels better for me doing one position, and some days it's the other. Settle back in. Take a breath in, fill the upper back. Open mouth, exhale. Relax into it. If it gets uncomfortable, tune back into your breath. Try to hold on to it as long as it's painful. If you ever experience sharp pain doing anything, that's the sure sign to back off and come out of it. Slowly start to lift your head. Slide your elbows out. You can move your pillow or block out of the way and tense your fingertips out wide off of your mat. Elbows point up. Just taking a little bit of movement here. Press through your fingertips. Peel your heart open. Find a little cobra. Exhale, dip your right shoulder and look to the left. Inhale back to center. Dip your left shoulder and look to the right. And just keep moving through that with your breath a few more times. Maybe lift higher as you inhale. Do one more time each direction. And then you'll come back to center. Just peel your heart open. And lower all the way down. Slide your palms under your shoulders. Press up to tabletop. And we're going to take it to sleeping swan, which is also known as pigeon. So if you have sensitive knees, I'll show you a good variation. So we're going to start to bring that right knee behind the right wrist. Take the shin across the mat. I'll show you guys this way. Your foot does not have to be forward, okay? If you have tight hips like myself, that heel can be back. That's all right. You just never want to feel any pain or pinching in the knee. If you know you have sensitive knees, rather than straightening that left leg behind you, you'll sit onto the right hip and then bend your left knee, and you'll fold over your legs like that, okay? If you can take it to the full pigeon variation, straighten that back leg behind you. You can use your pillow if you have one, and lay down on the pillow like so, okay? If you know you're pretty open, we're gonna be here for 4 minutes on each side. So this is the one that can really kind of get you, okay? If you know that you're pretty open, you can stack the palms and rest your forehead down on your palms or all the way on the mat and extend your arms forward. So settle into that. And we're gonna, again, hold this for 4 minutes. So you don't have to go super deep right away. And bring your awareness back to your rib cage here. So not only are we opening that outer right hip, but we're opening the rib cage. So feeling that rib cage really expand as you breathe in and shrink back down as you breathe out. Okay, just like we started at the beginning of practice with that breath work. Inhale, expanding the ribs out to all 4 sides. Feeling length in your spine. And then exhaling, relaxing and softening your heart towards the ground. Letting go of any physical or energetic stagnation. Releasing that tension. And using your breath to create space in the body. With each exhale, letting something go and creating that space for those positive things to come in. Love, light, joy, abundance. relationship, compassion. We have to create space, letting go of the negative for all those other things to come in. And remembering, if it starts to get uncomfortable, just deepen your breath, stay with it as long as it's not a sharp pain and it's more of a stretch discomfort. You should be okay, okay? But you know your body best, so just be really mindful of your body, of how it feels. You're more than halfway there. Just keep breathing. Releasing all of that tension. Breathe into your upper back. And then relax. Just a few more breaths here. You're going to deepen your breath. Rise on up to your palms slowly. Take your time. You're going to tuck the back toes under. Step your right foot back. And lift your hips to come to a down dog. You can shake that right leg out. Woo! Probably intense. It's intense for me. And then just pedal your feet out here in your down dog. Feel the calves lengthening, the hamstrings. Keep lengthening through the side bodies. And then settle into your downward dog. Press into the earth, lift your belly up and in. Let your head hang. And as you feel the back of your legs opening, the bottoms of your feet opening, feel that rib cage also opening. So breathing in, feeling that expansion. Breathing out, pushing into the ground and feeling your side bodies lengthen out a little bit more. One more breath. At the end of your exhale, tap your knees back to the ground. And we're going to take that on the other side. So guide your left shin forward. That knee comes out wide and the toes are lightly flexed. Right leg is straight back behind you. And again, you can stay here or sit onto the left hip and bend the right knee. And then you can fold forward like so. Okay, it might be different on each side. If you've had a previous knee injury, just switch it up. You don't have to do the same thing on both sides. When you're ready, lift your heart and start to walk forward. Again, you can support your torso with a pillow. You can start to come all the way down. And settle in and breathe. Return your awareness to your ribs and feel the ribs expanding as you breathe in. So the whole rib cage, the front, the sides, the back, opening up. And as you exhale, just feel everything melting back in. And just another side note, if you're just joining, remember you can tune into the playlist for today by clicking the link in my bio. Okay, breathing deeper as it becomes a little bit more intense. And just using your breath to stay in it. Okay, it's great training for the discomfort of life, right? Learning to breathe through all the challenging things. So hold on to it. We're about halfway there. Using your inhales to create that space. And using your exhales to let go and surrender. If your mind starts to wander here, bring your awareness back to the flow of breath in and out of the body. You can also bring your awareness to your heartbeat and keep it there. About 1 minute left. Hold on to it. Keep breathing. Fill all the way into your upper back. Feel the ribs expand out. And then soften and melt. Slowly rise on up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under, and then you're going to find that three-legged down dog. Just shake out your left leg. Let that blood flow come back in. And then find one more down dog. Just pedal the feet out. Settle into stillness. Press through the palms. Lift through your core. And lengthen through the sides of your body. Maybe lower the heels down a little bit. And open mouth, exhale. Look forward, step through, come to a seat, and then you're gonna lay down on your back. You can bring your pillow or your block with you if you have one. And once you get onto your back, go ahead, hug your knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. You can take the hands on top of the shins or the kneecaps and just draw some circles across the sky. Massage your lower back. We're going to take it into a gentle supine twist. So first we'll go to the left, straighten your arms out to the side, and then lower your knees to the left. I'm going to mirror you guys and show you the different variations. So option one is to just come here. Okay, legs are together. look up or over your left shoulder. You should especially feel the left side of your chest and the left shoulder opening up. If you have a sensitive lower back, you can take your pillow between your thighs to give yourself some more support. And then same thing, you can look up or over the left shoulder. If that's still too much, you can stagger the legs like so. So just find a variation that's comfortable for you. Again, we're gonna be here for about 4 minutes. So make sure that wherever you go, it's not at your max capacity right away, that you'll be able to sustain it for the next 4 minutes. And it's usually by the last minute or so where we feel ready to kind of come on out of it, where it starts to get a little bit more intense. And just close your eyes. Notice your heartbeat. And breathe into your heart space. Try to allow yourself to relax, allowing the nervous system to calm and the heart to open up. And just like before, notice where you can relax a little bit more. You can soften. Just keeping that breath nice and light, but connected. I continue to breathe. Hopefully we're doing good. Got about 1 minute left right here. Our rib cage gets super, super tight from our modern day lifestyle, right? Especially maybe in quarantine, you're sitting more than normal. Super important to relax and re-lengthen out those muscles that hold your ribs together, your intercostal muscles. So open up the chest. And to let the front of the shoulders relax. Hug your knees into your chest on a breath in, roll onto your back. Give them a squeeze. You can rock side to side. When you're ready, you're just going to take it to the other side. Lower your knees down to the right. Straighten the arms out. Again, you can put a pillow between your thighs, or you can stagger your legs. Look up over your left shoulder and close the eyes. Letting everything slow down. Breathe into the right side of your rib cage. Breathe into your right hip and the lower back. And as you exhale, let that tension go with your breath. Maybe the breath gets a little bit lighter. And staying with it, keep breathing. We're almost there. Then we get to take our Shavasana. Good. See if you can breathe into the right side of your ribs or the left side of your ribs a little bit deeper. Last few breaths on this side. Slowly roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Take the knees wide towards your shoulders, rock side to side. You can take a little happy baby here. Keep the sacrum on the ground, press the knees open. Feel your hips release. Feel that lower back in a nice massage. And we're gonna set up for our Shavasana, our corpse pose. If you have a pillow, I'll offer you today to slide the pillow underneath your knees so you support your lower back a little bit more. And settle into stillness. Palms facing up towards the sky. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your body and feel your heart space opening. We're going to take a couple minute Shavasana together. If you'd like to be here for longer, you're welcome to close the video now, stay as long as you'd like. Otherwise, just take a big full breath in, feel your chest rise, feel your belly rise. And take an open mouth exhale. Relax towards the earth. Bring your awareness to your heart center. And feel that swirling energy spinning around and around. You You can visualize it as an emerald green or a golden white. And repeat to yourself the mantra, I am open. Give and receive unconditional love. Inhaling, I am open to give and receive unconditional love. One more time together, I am open to give and receive unconditional love. You can repeat that mantra as many times as you like. When you're ready, completely letting go and receiving. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your belly and your heart with your breath in and out. And before you begin to move, take a moment here. See if you can feel that life force energy moving through you. Feel your heartbeat. And take a moment of gratitude for your body, your breath, for your physical health. List off all of the other little things that you're grateful for today. As you make that little list in your head or out loud, just feel how your heart opens up with that gratitude. Take a big breath in and a full body stretch. Open mouth exhale. Hug your knees into your chest and roll to your left side, your yin side. Support your head with your left arm and take the right palm to the earth in front of your heart. Feel that connection with the earth. And begin to press yourself up to a seat. Sit up tall. Place your right palm over your heart and your left palm over your right hand. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to connect with your breath, to focus on your mindfulness and your physical health. And take a moment to send love out to everyone in the world. You can even call to mind specific people, specific populations. Send that intention of love out. And take one more big full breath in. And out. Seal your palms together, guide your thumbs to your third eye. And bowing forward with love, light, and gratitude from my heart to yours. Namaste.